Foltyn looks like one of YouTube's biggest overnight success stories. Millions of subscribers, billions of views, multiple channels pulling massive numbers, expensive challenges, Roblox videos constantly appearing on people's homepages, and an audience so loyal that the phrase Foltyn family on top became part of his entire identity. His main channel now has over 12 million subscribers, while channels like Foltyn Reacts, Foltyn Plays, K-Foltyn, and Foltyn Top Videos have allowed him to build what feels less like a normal YouTube channel and more like an entire content empire. Some of his biggest uploads have earned between 15 and 20 million views, including videos about pranking teachers, exposing fake versions of himself, trolling Roblox game owners, and spending millions of Robux. From the outside, Foltyn appears to have mastered YouTube almost perfectly. But the darker truth behind his success is that none of this happened by accident, and maintaining this level of popularity may be far more demanding than most of his younger viewers understand. Behind the exaggerated thumbnails, constant uploads, bright colors, screaming reactions, and non-stop challenges is a creator operating inside one of the most competitive categories on the entire platform. Roblox content is filled with thousands of creators fighting for the attention of the exact same young audience, meaning Foltyn cannot simply upload whenever he feels inspired and expect millions of people to watch. Every title has to create curiosity. Every thumbnail has to look more extreme than the last one. Every video has to move quickly enough to stop viewers from clicking away. And once that formula starts working, slowing down becomes extremely dangerous. Foltyn's success didn't just give him freedom. It created a content machine that constantly needs new ideas, asked bigger reactions, more uploads, and higher numbers just to remain in the same position. Because when millions of viewers expect entertainment every single week, success can quietly turn into pressure, and the person controlling the channel can eventually become controlled by the algorithm. But the pressure isn't the only reason Foltyn has stayed at the top for so long. Another truth that many people overlook is that he understood something about YouTube long before most Roblox creators did. While many creators focused only on making good videos, Foltyn focused on making videos people couldn't ignore. That's a huge difference. The average viewer decides whether to click in less than 2 seconds, and Foltyn built his entire brand around winning those 2 seconds every single time. The shocked facial expressions, giant arrows, bright colors, impossible-looking situations, and curiosity-driven titles weren't random choices. They were part of a strategy designed to maximize clicks before viewers even thought about watching someone else. Some people criticize this style as being too exaggerated or too clickbaity, but the reality is that YouTube rewards attention first. If nobody clicks your video, it doesn't matter how amazing the content is. Foltyn understood that better than almost anyone in his niche. Once those viewers clicked, another challenge began. Keeping younger audiences entertained is one of the hardest things to do on YouTube because attention spans are incredibly short. A slow introduction or a boring minute can send thousands of viewers away. That's why Foltyn's videos rarely stop moving. There are constant edits, zoom-ins, sound effects, jokes, challenges, reactions, and unexpected moments happening almost every few seconds. The pace isn't accidental. It's designed to prevent viewers from leaving, which helps increase audience retention, one of the biggest factors the YouTube algorithm looks at when deciding whether to recommend a video to millions more people. But there's a darker side to building content this way. Once your audience expects nonstop excitement, every new upload has to feel bigger than the last. Spending 10,000 Robux eventually becomes spending 100,000. A normal prank becomes an insane prank. A simple challenge becomes an impossible challenge. Every upload has to compete not only against every other Roblox creator, but also against your own previous videos. That creates an endless cycle where topping yourself becomes part of the job. The audience doesn't always realize it, but creators can easily find themselves chasing bigger numbers simply because the algorithm rewards whatever gets the strongest reaction. And then there's the business behind the scenes. Many fans still think of Foltyn as just another Roblox YouTuber sitting down and recording videos, but channels at this level operate much differently. Successful creators often rely on editors, thumbnail designers, researchers, moderators, managers, and sponsorship negotiations to keep everything running smoothly. Uploading consistently to multiple channels while maintaining millions of subscribers is almost impossible for one person alone. What viewers see for 15 minutes on YouTube may represent days of planning, recording, editing, revisions, and optimization before it ever reaches the homepage. That's one of the biggest misconceptions about creators at this level. The videos may feel effortless, but behind the scenes they're part of a business that never really stops. And perhaps that's the darkest truth of all. Success doesn't necessarily make YouTube easier. In many cases, it makes it harder. When you're getting a few thousand views, you have room to experiment and fail. But when millions of people expect every upload to perform, every decision carries pressure. One weak month can start rumors that a creator is falling off. One unpopular upload can spark criticism across social media. One bad thumbnail can cost hundreds of thousands of views. For creators like Foltyn, success isn't something they achieved once. It's something they have to fight to keep every single time they upload. There's also another side of Foltyn's success that rarely gets discussed. While millions of people know his online personality, very little is known about his private life compared to many other creators. That isn't an accident. In today's internet culture, the more personal information creators reveal, the easier it becomes for criticism, harassment, rumors, and unnecessary drama to follow them. By keeping much of his personal life out of the spotlight, Foltyn has allowed the audience to focus almost entirely on the content itself, instead of constant controversies. It's a strategy that many of the biggest YouTubers eventually adopt, because staying mysterious often protects both the creator and the brand. That doesn't mean criticism has disappeared. Like almost every creator who reaches the top of a niche, Foltyn has faced accusations of making repetitive content, relying too heavily on thumbnails that exaggerate situations, and creating videos that some viewers feel are aimed almost entirely at younger audiences. Every successful creator eventually reaches a point where people begin questioning whether the content is changing or whether it's simply repeating a formula that already works. The difficult reality is that YouTube often rewards repetition. When one format consistently earns millions of views, changing that formula can become one of the biggest risks a creator can take. So while viewers may ask for something different, the algorithm often encourages creators to keep doing exactly what already works. Foltyn didn't build one viral hit. He built a system that consistently gives his videos the best possible chance to succeed. But the cost of running that system is that it almost never stops. Every upload is another test. Every thumbnail is another gamble. Every title is another attempt to convince millions of people to click. That's the reality of being one of YouTube's biggest creators, and it's a side of success that most viewers never get to see.